Hello! Welcome to a new series on this channel. This is Heroes of Might and Magic 3. A game which I have fallen in love with. It is just fantastic. I love, as you can probably tell by the channel consisting of entirely turn-based strategy games, I love this type of game. And this is just something, it's just fantastic. And I want people to know, first of all, I love this game. I am not very good at it. I am actually terrible. I only have about 13 hours in this game. But those 13 hours aren't from when this game came out 20 years ago. That is 13 hours since the game went on sale on Good Old Games 3 days ago. So, I like this game a lot. I have put a lot of time into it and it's ruined my life and I love it. It's just fantastic. And I kind of want to I want to do this series for a number of reasons. One is because it's slow, and I mean that in a good way. It means I'll be able to do a lot more kind of speaking and talking and storytelling. And I'll be able to think a bit more, which, as other series have dictated, I'm not amazing at when I have more than one thing to think about. But the other reason is I want it to be kind of a small little introduction, semi-tutorial series into this game. I'm not at all qualified to tutorial people in this game, but I just want to give you enough information on it to kind of let you know what's going on in the actual game, while the focus stays on me telling stories and things like that. Well, anyway, without that, I'm going to get into that later. I do want to start. I want to get like a scenario started just so I can start. By the way, I haven't actually played the main campaign of this game, but I don't really need to. Because all of these are different maps and levels that you can choose from. It's unbelievable. Look how many you get. It's fantastic. I have heard that Realm of Chaos is fantastic. It's one I haven't played, but I googled one of the best ones, and Realm of Chaos is apparently very popular. I'd like to say before, first of all, just going to go into advanced options. First little tutorial thing, always pick green. Green is the most important level, and it's the best one. So it's a pro tip advantage. Apparently green starts with a stronghold with this, which, never mind, red is the best colour. No one pick anything else, red is best. The tower is my favourite. Just to give a quick little rundown, sometimes you can choose what your starting town is. In this one, apparently your colour dictates it. My favourite is the tower. Wait, no, it's not. My favourite is blue. Always be blue. Blue is the strongest colour. My favourite is castles because they have angels, and angels are the absolute best, and archers, which are really, really cool. They are my favourite. The differences, from what I can tell, that no classes or no like realms are particularly over or underpowered in this game. It's fantastic, very well balanced. As far as I know, with my 13 hours of experience. But my personal favourite is the castle. But you get slight differences between them. Some people have more, I think one person has like 2 ranged, but I could be wrong about that. But the general gist of it is, everyone has like one, and let's take the castle for example. You all have like 7 characters that you can build, classes that you can build up. It's a strategy game. And you can have these little pikemen. The pikemen are the castle example of kind of small characters that you build up and have high numbers in. Everyone has a ranged unit. For me, it's the archer. Everyone has a flying unit, which are cool. The griffin is my one. Everyone has a stronger but more expensive. Everyone has a stronger but more expensive and less populous character. In this case, it's the swordman. I have 2 ranged. People do have more than 1 range. You have another slightly stronger one. It's kind of miscellaneous with our characters. In my case, it's the monk, and the monk is ranged. So hooray! You have usually a fast traveling unit. This can sometimes be miscellaneous with the other classes, and one super powerful, extremely expensive, and hard to get unit. It's all pretty much the same, but it just comes down to personal preference of what kind of theme really you like the most. There's a little jungle theme here, which I really, really like. You can also have certain characters. You can pick these. They all have different perks. Some people are better with archers, other people are better with swordsmen, and some people start with gold. So that type of thing, and that's really cool. I'm going to go random because it's more interesting and more fun, and I'll build around that, and it's great. You also have little bonuses that I'm going to go random with again. You can get an artifact, which is like a small little trinket that'll help you do better. Some gold, which will help you buy things. Money can be exchanged for goods and services, or resources, which can also be exchanged for goods and services. I'm going to go random again. The tutorial is boring and no one cares about this. I'm going to say though, I always play, I've never done a game on 100%, which is normal difficulty. I always go for 130. And apropos of nothing, I have never won a game. I always go for 130 because I think I'm good enough to do it, but I never am. I'm really bad at this game. I cannot overstate just how terrible I am so far. But it's a very complex game, but it's also very fun. And I want to show it off to everyone because it's just... Oh, it's great. Anyway, let's get started. Okay, there's also a story. Each of the different campaigns have their own story. It's unbelievable. This one, I don't know. So let's find out together. Each of your good neighbours has his own plans on how to destroy evil. Your opinions differ so much that fighting has broken out among your allies. Show them who's boss, then rid the world of evil. Symbolism, it's amazing. So, as you can see, it looks... Anyone who hasn't played this game before, it looks very simplistic. It's 20 years old, give it a break. But it's... Really, you're going to forget it. I'm actually I'm installed the HD mod, which is like a free mod that you can install, so this is an upgrade. But honestly, you're going to forget that when you see the actual gameplay, because honestly, it still holds up today. It's just so much fun. Like I say, I never played this when I was younger. I've owned this game 3 days, but it's just... So, first of all, the general gist of it is, this is the overworld screen, where you can control your character. I am this little blue horsey man. So you can move around, you can pick up objects, but you also have the little kind of the hub world, which is what takes place when you go into a castle. And in the castle, you've got a multitude of different things that you can do. You've got this little fortress where you can build units. You've got your village hall where you can build things. Pro tip, by the way, everyone fucking knows this, but I think pro tip that I have from my minimal experience playing this game: always buy a town hall, because that gives you money, and money can be used to buy more things, as it turns out. A recurring motif of this game is buying things, so that's fun and exciting. Also, having more units means you are stronger and can kill more things, which is also fun. There are a bunch of different things that we're going to see. I really don't want to get into it all now, because there's a lot to take in. Really. Also, my recording, I am fantastic. I've lost enough recordings to want to check that in the middle of my things. Anyway, there's a lot to do and a lot to take care of, but really, I just kind of want to get into this, and most importantly, I want to say why I like this game so much, because... Like, I love old games, like old Nintendo games, and just like kind of old school games. I just think they like... I don't know if I've ever talked about this in this channel before, but I think they kind of... I think they hold up... Well, first of all, they age a lot better, but for the most part. But second of all, they just... It feels more natural, you know? Older games just kind of feel... Oh dear, there's a challenge here. I'll get into that later, because I want to finish the turn thought. Older games kind of just... They flow and they just make more sense. Like, 3D games are fantastic. They're always exciting. But they always have a sense of, they always kind of have a sense of trying to show off, you know? They rely a lot on stuff like, graphics and, cutting-edge technologies. And the thing about cutting-edge technology is when you rely on it, it then goes out of date and you don't have anything to show for it in 10 years. But old games like this, like, they can be so much fun. Like Castlevania, the old Castlevania games are some of my favourite games, probably my favourite game series ever. And, they are really old and antiquated. But despite the fact that they're like, what, 30, 35 years old, they still are just fantastic and so, like... They knew what they wanted to be, and they didn't try to change that, you know? And, you know, it's very dramatic, but it's true. Like, Castlevania is, for example... I don't know why I'm talking about Castlevania. It's been 5 minutes into this game, and I'm already fucking shitting on it. But Castlevania, for example, it went into it to be, like, a difficult platformer, and it's still a difficult platformer. But, like, let's take another example. Let's take Skyrim, again, which I still love. I think it's fantastic. But I can't necessarily say that Skyrim... is as impressive now as it was when it came out originally, you know? Not to, you know, like, it's still amazing, it's still an amazing game, but, Jesus, it's like, it's kind of showing its age. Granted, mods help with that, but, you know, it's kind of cheating, you know? But anyway, by the way, back to kind of the real world of this actual game that I'm playing. Quick little thing, I'm going to start a small little... I'm going to save Scum-A-Lot because I've never won and I want to win. By the way, you can read my saves and see how well I've been doing. I lost this one by after attacking Blue Man and before attacking Blue Man. I lost that game despite being a cheater. So this one's going to be YouTubes because I'm recording for you. Anyway, yeah, I've saved. YouTubes is saved. And this is combat. A group of halberders with a desire for greater... Never mind, this is me recruiting a bunch of friends. Sometimes when you go into combat, they'll want to join you. Sometimes because you're stronger than they are, and that you, like, impress them with your unbelievable might and strength. Other times because you get lucky. As far as... I don't really understand the ins and outs of it so far, but I don't need to. I'm not here to fucking be a fucking tutorial of this. Also, always take experience early. Experience is really helpful because when you get experience you can level up. It's 1000 XP to the first level, so that's why you should take it early, because obviously you need less experience early and it benefits you a lot. but it'll also give you small little combat perks, like in this case Advanced Wisdom, which lets you learn 4th level spells. I don't even have a spell book yet, so I don't really know if I need that. Or Basic Water Magic, I don't even have a spell book yet. Do I? I do have a spell book, hooray! I don't know what spells I have though. I have... I can't navigate the... I have some, but I'm going to take Advanced Wisdom because it's better long game. It gives me nothing now, but you know, failure to plan is a plan to fail, and all that other good stuff. I want to get into combat because I was going to explain it. But anyway, to kind of relate my kind of my talk about old games being good is like this game, you know, you've probably already seen how when you know what's going on, it becomes so much more interesting. Like, the graphics, okay, you boot it up and you say, oh, the graphics are a bit rough, and then you fucking get over it, because, you know, you're a man, and men get over things, and some, or women. Actually, I think, like, I don't know what the ratio of men to women that watch it is, but I know that, I know George and Savvy, two of my friends watch this, and the other two that I know are from, like, America and are men. I don't know, that's not important. Everyone can suffer, if anything. We're all experienced. Anyway, the point of this is this game is fantastic for teaching you how to suffer through the problems of life. But once you get over kind of the graphic problems and kind of shortcomings there, isn't it cool? Like, isn't this, oh, fantastic and fun when you're winning, but then you end up not winning. Actually, that reminds me, speaking of not winning, I'm going to do something. I'm going to buy do I have a tavern? Yet I do. In taverns you can buy other heroes, which you can use to kind of do other things and kind of wander around the map. Early on, map exploration is very, very important. So I'm going to think about this really quickly. What do you have? Okay, what do you have? You have Stone Skin. That's a spell. I do know what that is. You have a lot of spell points, and you have 2 forms. You are good, but I never use spells. I'm more of a stabby boy. You have a lot of pikemen though. Like a lot, and I can build them up. I'm probably going to take... What's your perk? Weakness. Weakness is great. That's a spell that makes the person always roll the minimum amount of damage that they do. I am going to take... I'm going to take this guy. And he is going to... What is he going to do? Where's this side of you, the red lady from Game of Thrones? You are stronger. You are much stronger. So you are going to fight them. And you are weaker. So you are going... Why did that? No. What am I talking about? Yeah, you... No! I did not mean to do that. I didn't! What just happened? Okay. Oh, the HD mod must just kind of skip past those. I don't like that. How do I turn that off? No. You go settings. No, quick combat, go away. Show move path. Show her reminder. Video subtitle. Yeah, it all seems fantastic. Let me just save. Save always and save often in this game, because monsters can come out of the darkness. Night is dark and full of terrors. And you are... Did I not fucking get that? I did. Well, since you won, I really thought I was going to lose that. Oh, that was scary. I'm going to show off combat, I promise. But the later I can go without showing it off, the better. You are scary, and I will leave you to you, who will take care of that. You, however, are going to just kind of scout out and go on. Anyway, I kind of want to build up my castle to have more men. So my early game strategy with this is to tend to kind of always get money and use the money to buy nice things. Tends to be my strategy. It's very dumbed down. I do want to say, anyone who hasn't played this game, do watch a little bit, because it is kind of daunting. You're probably seeing me click a bunch of things and kind of not really know. In fact, most of you are probably all tab and just listening to me talk, which is fine. You know, I don't really mind that too much. Ooh, don't mind if I do. So that's fine. But if you have any interest in like strategy games, which I know a lot of you do, I kind of got into this like scene from the Nuzlocke community, and you know, I'm gonna hold on. Let me get back to that soon. Basic navigation. I don't really know if there's any water on this map, so I'm not gonna probably waste a level up on that. Advanced Wisdom, fine. I'm gonna be really good with the no mage spells that I own. What do you have? I should take the experience. I don't really have anything to buy at the moment. But yeah, anyway, anyone who likes like strategy games, I do recommend like, ooh, no, not yet. Let's Let's not fight. Yeah, I swear I'll do a combat soon. It'll be exciting. It'll be. In fact, I'm going to save. And I'm going to fight these boars next turn. Speaking of, ironically, that should alleviate the boredom. Can I build anything in this castle? I'm going to build a... Okay, next week is in 2 days, so I'm going to build a citadel. At the end of every week, you can see at the bottom right here, there are 7 days in a week, and God, I'm a terrible tutorial. There are 7 days in the week, and at the end of every week, the kind of units that you can buy refresh. So this will have another, I believe it's 12 pikemen for me to buy, and if I had the other kind of buildings built, I could buy the other one. So I bought that just so I could kind of build up my army a bit more. I should go back and buy more, but I'm kind of exploring and I kind of want to take care of that. But I can buy creatures, or fucking minions, and leave them in the castle. And when you leave units in a castle, you can actually defend them, and you can defend the castle with them. And any unit that is defending in a castle has it has a benefit. Like it'll do better. It'll have like walls to protect it, and sometimes eventually you can level up the castle to have like archers manning the rigging and stuff like that. So that's really cool. Anyway, what was I doing? I'm going to end this turn and I'm going to fight the boars and I'll get into combat. I know a lot of people who are like new to this channel will probably be clicking into this and being like, I don't need a tutorial on this. It's, you know, it's 20 years old. And I apologize, but I'm fairly sure most of my viewers haven't really seen this. So just quick tutorial. This is combat. Again, looks very simplistic and very dumbed down. But the general gist of it is, these are yours, these are them. You want to kill them, you don't want these to die. You have spells. My spells are... Ooh, holy shit, why do I have a 3rd level? Why do I have a 3rd level spell? I don't know, I'm also bad and don't listen to anything I say. Do I have enough spell points to just fucking melt them? How much health do they have? 50. I could just fucking... You know what? Fuck it. Fireball this guy. No, I'm gonna wait until I bunch to get... Oh, that's a clever plan, actually. So anyway, I'm gonna move my gentleman up. Ooh, I get 2 moves. That means you have 2 moves. And I'm gonna use this to block, which means I get +1 to my defense. I'm also gonna I'm gonna hoard them all together so that I can use Fireball and blow them all to smithereens. It'll be great. Also, the archers obviously are ranged, so you can shoot people from afar, which is unbelievably helpful. Ranged is really strong in this game, which is another reason I actually can't believe I forgot that like I had ranged units, because that the castle had 2 ranged units. Because Jesus Christ, like first of all, ranged units are really powerful when you're defending. Like behind a castle wall, because obviously there's a fucking castle wall protecting you from people, and you can just fucking use your archers to wail on them and shoot them from like behind, and that's fantastic. Anyway, that's combat. Very self-explanatory. These are all the people I lost. These are all the people I lost. These are all the people they lost. That's pretty much it. I didn't use a spell there because I didn't want to use a fireball on that spell. Felt a bit unnecessary. Are you friendly? You look friendly. Arrived into a clearing. As you ride into a clearing, you notice a university scholar resting his horse. He agrees to teach you some of what he knows before saying off. Yay, spell power is really useful. Spell power is how much damage you do with your spells. Unfortunately, I only have one really strong spell. By the way, spells cost spell power. And wait, spells cost spell points, like in D&D. This guy has, I believe, 24 out of, I think, 40 spell power. You regen 2 a day. But at the end, God, I'm fucking out of breath explaining all this. You regen 2 a day, but you can increase that by getting like trinkets and artifacts and stuff like that. What do I do? Just pick up all this stuff. God, the boring bits are nearly over, I swear. You tentatively approach a burial crypt of ancient warriors. Do you want to search the crypt? This lowers morale, which I'm sick of explaining things, so I'm not going to go into it now. But basically, good morale is good, bad morale is bad. What do you have? Oh, spell power, fantastic. You know what? I kind of want to... Oh, an imp cache. Do I want... No, I want to give like 15 lads. Fuck off. I want to kind of... I'm interested to know kind of where... So earlier, at the beginning of this video, I kind of spoke a little about kind of games being old and that kind of affecting the quality of a game. But as you can see, this video is kind of coming to a close. And I kind of want this to be... I always like my series to have some kind of form and structure to them, and like a goal that I want to accomplish at the end. And the goal of this series is going to be, I want to kind of shine a light on why I love older kind of 2D games a bit more than I like kind of newer 3D games. And it comes down to the fact that at the end of the day, impressiveness is a very fleeting thing. Like being impressed with something is something, it doesn't last as much as liking something does, you know. And it's like a relationship where if you get into a relationship with someone because they're beautiful, that's fantastic. You know, you're gonna have fun at the beginning, but if they don't have stuff that holds up outside of their looks, they're gonna have the same looks, but at a deeper kind of level to that, there's a lot more that can be appreciated and a lot more that can be admired about something beyond the realm of a striking first impression. And I think that and with that fucking extreme overt simile, I kind of want this series to show off exactly why old games hold up so well and why they have so much more to them than meets the eye. And anyway, with that, I'm going to end this episode, but thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this series. I love this game, and I cannot wait to introduce it to more people, and hopefully make a fun trip out of people who've already seen it again. So anyway, thank you very, very much for watching, and I will see you next time.